Hey everyone, I have another experience to share with you. About 3 weeks ago, I went and auditioned for Biggest Loser in Kansas City. I was so excited. I mean, everyone calls me a loser anyway. I might as well have the title of Biggest Loser and $250,000, which actually sounds like a lot more than 250,000. $250,000, 250,000. Same amount, but sounds so much more. Anyways, back to my story. So I actually go to Kansas City with my sister. It's a 6-hour drive, and we get there the night before, and we start getting ready in the morning, and she's not auditioning, just me. She's not overweight, not even a little bit. But anyways, back to what I was saying. We go and we get there at 9:30. Audition starts at 10. I'm like, oh, we'll be there early. No one will be in line yet. This will be legit. We pull up to the store, and it was a furniture mart. The audition was at a furniture mart, which I kind of thought was strange, but whatever floats their boat. And there was hundreds and hundreds of people in line, sitting in lawn chairs, having umbrellas, and I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So we get to the end of the line, and then they start handing out papers for you to fill out, and I was number 446. 446. And there were still hundreds of people behind me in line. I just couldn't believe it. So you have all these overweight people outside in the heat with water. Some of them have food, you know. Some people have McDonald's. Ha, feeding the stereotype. Get it? Feeding the Anyways, and so we're in line. And after about 4.5 hours of actually standing outside, my sister and I get to go inside. And then we have another 2 hours of waiting in line inside. It was just beyond crazy. And then when we actually got to the actual audition, 10 people at a time went in the room. And there's one guy, and he explained a little bit to us. And then we had 20 seconds to answer one question. And the one question we had to answer was, what is your greatest accomplishment? And I'm thinking, I'm 18. What is my greatest accomplishment? And then I'm like, I got it. I graduated high school after 3 years. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. And then a couple chairs down from me, a guy's like, I beat drugs. How do I compete with that? How do I compete with beating drugs? I've never done drugs. I've never drank. I've never smoked. I've never had sex. I've never done anything bad. So how do I compete with someone who's beat drugs? Just bothers me. But out of the hundreds and hundreds of people that were there, 24 people got a call back. I was not one of them. But I'm still planning on making a Biggest Loser video and turning it in. So hopefully they can realize I'm amazing, I can kick myself in the face, and I'm perfect for TV. I can make people laugh, and I'll lose weight, and I'll win, and la 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 la. While my sister and I were waiting in line still outside, an ambulance and a fire truck came. I mean, there's overweight people in the middle of the day with scorching suns. I guess someone passed out or fainted because an ambulance and fire truck came. Not more than an hour later, a second fire truck and ambulance came. It was crazy. At that point, they made sure everyone was inside the store. And then a funny thing that happened was, so there's hundreds of people in line, and there's these two people who walk over, and you can tell they're not here for the audition for Biggest Loser. And they look over and they say, is this the line for the store? And we're like, no, we're just waiting in line. You can go in those stores over there. And I looked at my sister and I said, well, I guess there's a big sale going on. People gave me the dirtiest looks. It was so funny.